Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 50 Collector channel, home of collections, 80s toys, video games, shoes, anything tech. If you like that kind of stuff, stay tuned, follow the channel, like, and subscribe. A little bit of history about why I collect. Collecting for me brings back a lot of memories of my childhood and just the fun of finding, and each piece has its story. So today I'm going to show you a very small part of my collection, which is Masters of the Universe. As you can see, we're going to start today with the 40th anniversary Masterverse collection. I'm going to kind of scoot this in here for you guys. So something really simple. This was a order I got offline. I do a lot of online shopping as well as collector toy hobby stores and those kinds of things. So let's just dive into it and make this straight to the point. This is the 40th anniversary of He-Man, Masters of the Universe, the most powerful man in the universe. So you look at the top here, bring that in for you. Masterverse series, 30 points of articulation. You've got the rock exploding, which is kind of a signature He-Man thing if you've collected or familiar with it. We'll take a look at the packaging here. Nothing much on the side. And then, oh my God, when we get to the back, He-Man. You've got Castle Grayskull in the back there. Battle Cat, aka Cringer. And then you have the man of the hour, He-Man. Man, and that looks great. Skeletor at the bottom there. Let's read what that says. I'll see if I can bring it in. Okay. 40 years ago, Mattel created Masters of the Universe, a world of space and sorcery, of fantasy and technology, and of He-Man. The hero was inspired children to discover the power within themselves. Thinking about that saying there, the power within themselves, having these toys did make you feel powerful. So as you can see, it comes with the power sword, his shield, and an axe. Now, being a fan of the 80s cartoon, I didn't really see the axe much. Sometimes you would see the shield, but mostly you saw the power sword. He does have an extra set of hands here, one fist, one open hand, and obviously they would be interchangeable there. Oh, I didn't let you see the bottom. Nothing on the bottom, UPC code, nothing fancy there. So I haven't opened him, so obviously this is part of my collection that's not opened. But he is definitely a very prominent figure in my collection. I get asked a lot, like, which one's your favorite? They're all my favorite. It's kind of hard just to pick just one. And as we go on, you'll see the videos here not videos, but the action figures here in the back. We're going to go over some of those in later videos in more detail. So moving right along, let me grab another one here and we're going to move on. But He-Man, Masters of the Universe, 40th year anniversary. Next, we have New Eternia, Beastman. Once again, new in the box. Now, there's so you can see a price there of a sticker. I shop at a more like a thrift discount store, and so the prices that you see, I did not pay those. I definitely paid much less than that. But I don't want to take it off because, as you know, when you start to peel off stickers, they start to tear your packaging, and not a good thing. So once again, this is the Masterverse collection. You can see there, sorry about the glare. I do apologize. 30 points of articulation. As you can see, tons of accessories. You've got the club, you've got extra fist, hands, armor. If you look closely there, he does have headgear as well. Masters of the Universe, New Eternia, Beastman. Okay, let's take a look at the side. Nothing much there. Let's take a look at the other side. And that's where you get into the good stuff. I mean, just look at him. Oh, man, he looks absolutely great. I mean, the detail, the loincloth. Oh, man, just look at that Beastman. All right, we get to the back. You got him there, jumping into battle. You can pause and read that if you like. But man, just looks absolutely. Now, I'm not much of the 2000 X He-Mans, I want to say. The first He-Man. But I do have the Zodiac and then the Skeletor. So I do have those, and those will be shown at in another video. We get to the other side here. Nothing much. So Beastman, very iconic in the series. I mean, if you watch any Masters of the Universe, one of Skeletor's henchmen, pretty much in every single cartoon. So yeah, definitely one of the main staples in Masters of the Universe. Okay, hang tight. We're going to grab another one here. I do apologize for the rough video, but it will get better. Give me 1 second here. Alrighty. Next up, Faker. Masters of the Universe, New Eternia. So Faker was a robot created by Skeletor, initially to try to fool He-Man and Man-at-Arms and Teela, and to get inside Castle Grayskull to get its secrets. Obviously, we know that didn't work, but once again, Masterverse series, 30 points of articulation, comes with sword, extra hands, battle axe, but he just looks awesome. And man, I remember as a kid, when the Faker, first came out, I was like, oh man, another version of He-Man. And no, it's not really him. And you saw him on the cartoon, which he looked different than this in obviously 80s episodes, but man, he was one to have. And I just had to have him. Let's take a look at the sides. Faker, nothing much there. Once again, here we go. Just look at that. Oh my God, bring it in there. The reflection off the sword. I mean, absolutely stunning. The back here. Oh my God, I do apologize for the glare. It is, but look at him. Battle axe. It just looks like he's just ready. I mean, the attention to detail that they give you on these. And then once again, you got other action figures in the collection there. But yeah, you can pause and read that if you like. But Faker is, like I said, once again, still one of my favorites. I think I may have other versions of him, and I will show those in later videos. But this is definitely one part of my collection. So, short and sweet, this is just going to be a short introduction to the 50 Collector channel. I would definitely advise you to stay tuned, like, subscribe, share. There's a lot more to come, but if you're interested in these kinds of things, also, you can see in the back here, there's Blu-rays, there's Xbox, There's PlayStation, there's Nintendo Switch, Switch 2. More of that will come. Like I said, this is just the introduction to my channel. And as we go, you'll learn more about me, and I hope to learn a lot about you. Well, once again, see you next time. Take care.